How's it going, y'all? This is Small StarCraft 2 with some more Lost Kingdoms content. This is actually a 1v1 between myself and Teia. This is one of a couple of games we played, most of which I got stomped in. But this is a game of Lost Kingdoms we played a 1v1, and I think I played like 4 1v1s total. One versus Alistair, and then like 3 or 4 versus Teia. Um, but it was a different, fun idea that we had. So this is something we're going to try to do. I don't know how the replays are going to pull out because there were a couple of replays. Um, I don't know how good content the replays are, but what I do know is this is a good goal for most Lost Kingdoms players, as so they could so they know what to do and what not to do. What's the best strategies to do. Teia does have a little bit of an advantage because he is aware of something that I was not aware of. At the start of the game, if you look at the minimap, you can see where the king spawned for just like a quick second. And he is aware of that, and I did not know that was a thing. And so that's getting patched out. But um, I do end up getting stomped. I'm probably going to post 3 replays because there were 3 decent replays that we had together. So yeah, we're farming gold mines. We are farming the gold hogs, 1 gold hog at 25 gold cost, 25 gold. There's a 25 gold reward for killing a gold hog that spawns by each gold mine. And so he is chasing me, and if he is chasing me, that means he is free. There's the top middle hog that's currently free, and there's that hog there, but he's chasing me, which means I won't be able to get those gold hogs. So he is already ahead of me on gold. Let's see here. Yeah, he's 25 gold ahead of me right now, and so I'm sad. I open a redo for. Do I get this hog? No, I do not. Very sad. I can't. There's nothing I can do here. I think I'll get this hog. I'm 15 gold behind right now. I'm not sure if he's upgrading or not. I do have my hero, so he can't really engage here. Yes, it's low enough. We'll see who gets it. I think I got it there. No, it looks like he actually got there, or maybe just has more gold mines. So he opened. How's he doing on the mines? We can't actually see in the replays. That's kind of sad. I would like to see like colors. That would be super helpful. He opened orcs. He probably came down for this gold mine because he knew I was likely going to be coming up for it, because there's a more concentrated set of gold mines and gold hogs in the top corner as opposed to going from the desert to the right. I opened this because I knew I could aggro this hog into the Irito cannons, but he did have the advantage on me in that he knew where I was spawning and I didn't know where he was spawning up here. So he had a nice gold hog rotation on me. So that was me. So this is what we do. We are fighting for gold mines the entirety of the game. We are tooth and nail for these gold mines. He's trying to melee with his king. If we hover over the king, if you melee with your king, it does twice the damage and it also attacks faster. So meleeing is just better. Like if you have the opportunity, you should melee. I think I intentionally bought this base. I don't quite remember. May have ended up. How much gold does he have? Okay, so we bought bases at roughly the same time. He did buy a more expensive base. I don't like the positioning because to leave from this angle, you kind of have to either walk by cannons or kill the cannons. And it's also, the hero is at level 3. So I don't like the base. But he played this game very well, so I can't hate on Tempest Tower. I bought Tempest Fields because it's a 300 cost base and as a hero at level 2, So I'm a big fan because I micro heroes. That's what I do, and the faster you can get out heroes, the better, and the cheaper they are, the better for me. Because that's my whole strategy. So yeah, he has a ton of gold because this was a level 3 hero, and this is only a level 2 hero, so he has a ton of gold. Where's the music? Why is there no music? Music, maybe? And these are our perspectives. I have a lot of gold, but I have a good number of gold mines right now. But he's probably going to overtake me pretty soon. You can't F2 in Lost Kingdoms, or else you will, like, you have like all at high level. You should have gold stealing little groups sent around, uh, and that if you F2 round, it really hinders that. So I have ideally 4 or 5 little groups of units to steal gold mines at any given time. So that's what we're doing. We're just trying to play for. We're both trying to play for the late game. Because you really shouldn't be doing anything but play for the late game. See, that's what I'm talking about. They will come and they'll attack. He's targeting him, which is really good because that is my. That's the hero, and so the king has sprint and berserk abilities, and that allows you to get away a lot easier. The heroes don't have that, so that was a good target by him. I must have noticed there was mass at the bottom left at some point in time, and he's doing a really great job of sending units around to steal gold mines. We are gonna speed this up. Do we want to speed this up? How long is it? Spoiler if you care. 34 minutes. We'll let it play out. And so it's you. It's just you. There is nobody else involved in this. It's just you. My kingdom, which is really fun. It's super intimidating because it's like, if you lost, it's because you did something wrong. And so it's when I lose a number of games to Teia, it's like, what did I do wrong? Where can I improve in this situation? Yeah, he had really great unit control. He had 88 on average 80 actions a minute, and I had 140. I was not keeping up with him. So his actions were more effective than mine. So I can watch that replay and I can deduce where I went wrong and what I can do to change that. Let's see what his gold. I have a lot of gold right now. I wonder if he's bought another base. Let's look at this from his perspective. He hasn't bought another base yet. It's possible he's upgrading. Let's check out Tempest Towers. Yeah, so he doesn't have quite as much gold than me. We've probably been reasonably equal for golds up until about now. But his bases, one base of his was more expensive than mine, and both of his bases had more expensive heroes. So that's probably why we see a bit of the gold disparity here. So it looks like one of the things that he does is he sends a full mass wave. He does play a little bit more zoomed in, which I'm not a huge fan of, but that's all right. So he sends full mass waves to steal gold mines, as opposed to me, I just send a couple. I try to hold position my king there so the scorpion doesn't take quite so much damage. He gets that Lord of the Tempest, and you can't really steal gold mines with heroes, at least at my skill level, because you or me, I don't have the effective vision. I cannot be watching 6 different spots at once, and I will definitely lose a hero. So I go Jungle Deity here, and I like Jungle Deity because it's a map control base. It gives me some strength over this center here. I think he goes. Yep, he goes Goblin Town, which is also another nice, strong map control base. What Jungle Deity does is it prevents you from going through here. It prevents you from going up through jungle, like up through here or up through here, because this will really just lay down. It'll just crush anything that walks through. He chooses, which I think was a better decision, to cut off entrance up through here into the northern and over here into the east. You can still squeeze by it with like some shift move commands if you're hugging this bottom corner, but it does make it very difficult to get by. And because I have Arito here, it makes it challenging to steal this mine because I'd have to move command here, attack click here. All I can really do with Arito is steal this mine and like steal this mine. It's challenging. I can't really F2 without alt clicking away my unit control groups to make them a new control group. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully we'll learn along the way. It's a learning process. So great base buy. It's another expensive base from him. It's another 400 cost base for him. It's a great base buy. I like it. Looks like he leaves some units. He left some units here, and so I came to steal this mine, and he already had units here, which is really nice for him. So that's a strategy, I guess. Don't immediately take your units away from your bases. Let's go back to my perspective. When you kill a unit, you get gold. So you want to stay as active as you can on the map. You want to be killing things as you can the whole time. I do like playing from a slightly higher perspective because if we compare, he was zoomed in a little bit more. Yeah, he's like this. And I would prefer actually to be zoomed out a little bit, just a little bit higher up. I feel like it gives me more, it's from a better perspective. I leave that zealot up there. In case he re-steals this, I will have another unit to steal it with. Yeah. Here's another little army group. Here's another little army group.
Base is under attack.
Another little. So yeah, I have 5 separate army groups, 6 separate army groups that I'm actively controlling to steal mines. 7 if we count these as different army groups. I have 7 separate army groups that I'm using to steal gold mines, all simultaneously. And there's some really helpful stuff. You can have your these are my control groups that we see at the bottom. So this is my 4. This is my king heroes and the rest of my army. This is what I use for most main fights. But let's say I took away these guys, and let's say I wanted to send my air lords. Nice little trade for me. Does he see that? Yes, he did. Okay. Let's say I want to send my air lords away to fight a gold mine. Let's say I wanted to send them down to fight this gold mine. I could hold Alt and press 5, and it would take them from the 4 control group and the 3 control group, and it would put them just in the 5 control group. That's what the Alt key does. It steals them from all other control groups and puts them in a new control group. So I find that very helpful. And he's doing a great job with the gold mines. Currently, it looks like it's 3 to probably 7, because maybe 4 to 6. He's doing great with gold mines. Yeah, probably at 46 right now. He's outclassing me in gold mines, and so I definitely have things I can learn. I'm engaging here because you shouldn't let someone hit away on cannons for free, because if you can trade, you have your mass and you have your heroes, so you should not be allowing them to wail away in your cannons. That's free gold for him that I'm not getting. One of the things I've noticed that I can really improve on is hitting gold mines right before the spawn cycle ends. I play against some new players on like in normal games, and they steal the gold mineral right before the cycle ends, and that's something I've really noticed that I can improve on, because that's somewhere where I'm slipping up. And let's say I steal the mineral whenever, but if I sent the units to steal the mineral 20 seconds before the cycle ended, then I would have it. And as opposed to if I stole it 60 seconds before the cycle ended, then that gives them time to respond and to clear and to recapture it. So I'm kind of weighing more heavily on micromanagement, or like out multitasking them. But it
under
would be a
attack.
more strategical, smart decision to be tactical and take it
Your
right
forces
before
are under attack.
the cycle ends. So yeah, have 6 or 7. I have this mouse. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see here. I have a red dragon gaming mouse, and it has all a bunch of numbers on the sides, and
Your
or a bunch of
forces
buttons on the
are
sides,
under
and I've
attack.
mapped those to numbers, and that's what helps me reach out all the way out here to 8 to 7 to 6 to 9, even to 0. So I'm trying to match him with gold mines, and I'm trying to deal with Goblin Town
Base
because
is
it's
under
tricky
attack.
to. I can't really F2 because Goblin Town is in the center.
Your
I
forces are
get
under
Heart of
attack.
Gauls, and what Heart of Gauls offers me is I can push freely into Goblin Town without fear of him circling behind me because I have these cannons here to defend. I have
Base
this is
is under
walled off by
attack.
this, and if he tries to walk by anything, I can just leave. So it's nice. It's another nice map control piece, and it has a hero level 2, which I'm a big fan of. So we're kind of trading bases here. He has mass, and I don't. So he is likely either macroing a little bit better than me or choosing better
Your
mass
forces
bases than me.
are under attack.
One of those two. Uh, let's move
Base
this
is
person.
under attack.
I think he dives jungle D at some point in time.
Base is under attack.
Find out. Oh, I was like, how is he going so fast? We're in 2x speed. He has
Your forces
most of
are
the
under
gold mines.
attack.
I have 3 or 4 gold mines right now. He's doing really well. He's doing really well. And so he is going to outscale
Your
me late
forces
game. I
are under
saw him
attack.
buy Therion. I saw when the cannons changed color, and it was like a sense of dread because I was getting outclassed with my mine income. Does he hide those in Erd? He may hide those in Erd. That's good. Um, he may have actually move commanded. I purchased. It looks like I purchased X. He may have move commanded past that. But I'm just getting solidly outclassed here with gold mine access. And yeah, Therion
Upgrade
is
complete.
great late game. 10% bonus damage on all of your units
Upgrade
and
complete.
buildings is incredible. That's a huge buff. I bought Outpost X here, so I feel fairly confident.
Base
Like
is
I
under
cleared
attack.
a outpost or an army here or here or something. And so I'm surprised
Is
that he
under
managed to
attack.
get around and get down here. I was like, is he just move commanding through my cannons?
Upgrade complete. Your
Because that's
forces
why I bought
is
this. So
under
this would
attack.
be a safe gold mine. Crushing it with the gold mines he is.
Upgrade complete.
Sent my forest army group
Base
up
is
to that
under
gold mine.
attack.
Looks like he's not sending out an army group to retake, but he's already quite ahead on the gold mines right now.
Base is
I
under
have,
attack.
I guess it's 5-5 right now. Oh, he is sending an army group. It may have been trolls. Was it trolls? Okay, it's just it's a hodgepodge. There's some demons. There's some Goblin Town. There's whatever the heck that's from. It looks like here he doesn't see me. It looks like he wants to dive jungle D, and I'm very out of position. This is I don't know.
Base is
He
under
may have seen me
forces are
somewhere,
under attack.
but I'm well and
Your
heavily out of
forces
position for
are
that.
under attack.
That's pretty sad for me. He gets 50 gold from that. That's 3 1/3 gold mine production cycles. Um, so that's and he has this.
Your forces are
Look at
under
the army
attack.
supply. I think I missed Micro here. I may lose a hero. Yeah, he gets a target on Ranger Autumn Flower.
Complete.
I think it was dead anyway. But look at the army supply. It's 270 versus 100.
Your forces are under attack.
He has 1, 2, 3, 4 heroes, including the king, which would be 5. So he's buying a lot. He's buying a lot of map control bases,
Base is
and
under
he's not
attack.
upgrading them. And that gives him this super high supply cap, where I'm still stuck back at 150. And so I see this gigantic army, and how do you beat this? You can't really. With 130 army supply versus 3, you can't beat this. This huge army, and this is all because he has been aggressive for golds all game long. Not more than I have, but he's been more effectively aggressive for gold mines than I have.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
And it was probably also that he purchased some bases and didn't upgrade them to heroes. He was probably supply capped and thought about it and was like, I would rather have more supply than more heroes. Because we probably weren't fighting all the time. This is still Teia's
Base
perspective.
is under attack.
Let's go back to mine. Yeah, and look at I have 140 supply. He's constantly maxed out at 320, 350 supply.
Your forces
You
are under
can't
attack.
engage that. Like, this is most of my army you see here. He can just, it's like playing against me, I'm sure would be like playing against a noob or something. Those trolls, very nice. But yeah, I have nothing here. I think our hero balls are reasonably similar. No. He's got 6 total heroes, I've got 4 here.
Upgrade complete.
I like to think I had better micro, but does that count for anything? No. When you're so outmasked like this. Look, he's got the entire the top 2/3 of the map. He just has the whole thing. Gets Prince Cedric. I try to come in, do something, anything, but you can't. My supply just isn't coming in at the same rate. It looks like I bought Southern Outlook. I think he does manage to kill Lady Butterfly, and Lady Butterfly wouldn't be that big to do it here. Yeah, my mass is trickling in. He's consistently double my. It's not for lack of production. I think that was Lady Butterfly. It's not for lack of production. Or lack of, what do you call it?
Complete.
Lack of supply, because I have the same number of bases. He's producing more. It's just all around. Great game by Teia. Let's see how long that further goes. That's about over. Yeah, just can't compete with this. Way more heroes than me. It's like somebody playing against me. He has to be careful here with Southern Outlook, because one of the issues with Southern Outlook is you are pushing up a choke point, and so I could walk behind him and get behind a hero, and then he's in trouble because he's lost a hero.
Base is under
But
attack.
in this case,
Base is under attack.
this is what I've got versus a full double my army supply, and so it's not as scary for him. He can typically walk up here and right click the base, because he can turn around and right click a hero, and then there's no threat because I'm forced to pull back with the hero. And if I don't pull back with all of my heroes, then he shift targets. It was GG. I knew it was over from here. Then he shift targets onto a second hero that I've left behind. Yeah, it was definitely over at this point. I had 2 or 3 bases, and he had the rest of the map. He had the better gold mine access than me. Great game by Teia. Fantastic play. Leaves something to be learned for the rest of us. So if you showed up, thank you. I'm going to post 2 more of these today. Heck yeah.